Yeah.
Okay, so where were we?
Well, something about being the entertainer, and,
Oh, yeah.
and the first moment I saw I'm an entertainer, I thought, no, I'm not an entertainer.
And then my question was, what were you before becoming in the education?
Yeah.
How long
Actually,
are
I
you?
was working. I've been working here for 4 years now, and before that, I was with a small institute, also teaching. And before that, I was working at a municipality, doing law. Giving advice to wethouders, burgemeester. I was a law advisor in a municipality, and there I felt, okay, that's not what I should do.
Okay, because it was not really related with the entertainment.
It was not.
So
really
your question now is how to develop your entertainment competences.
Yeah, exactly.
Talent.
How can I be this energetic, cheerful entertainer again? Yeah.
Again, because you were before?
Well, it's interesting. If I read it, I just said I feel happy. I feel like that's it.
You recognize yourself.
That's the direction I should. That's where energy levels rise. So meeting a lot of people, I just read. Working with people. That's why I like education as well, because I work with a lot of people.
But you work in dealing with communication problems at the moment?
Mm-hmm.
So that you like to do?
Yep. I like to work with young people who are working with these communication issues, and I can guide them in reflecting upon their skills, who they are, the personalities they have, how they can grow into more professional or beings or adults.
Yeah, but how do you relate that with this profile of an entertainer? Of course, the entertainer has a lot of communication skills. Needs to have.
Yeah.
But that you that you become an advisor in communication doesn't make you, or doesn't require that you are necessarily an entertainer.
No.
You would like to become more in that field?
Maybe more free. Well, it's more about the
profile. You like the aspects.
Yeah, or feeling free, feeling energetic, and maybe. Well, the question was, what is the problem? I don't know if this is a problem, but
but if you go back in time before university, so in high school, how were you? As a person, you were the type of entertainer, so it is a energetic.
Maybe
profile.
Not that type, really. Actually, that was quite a miserable time, so that's not a really good period to go to. But there were times in my student, being a student, I felt that being busy with a lot of people, going out, traveling.
And how did you choose for your university studies? What was the...
Well, somehow that was maybe a bit of a negative choice, not really knowing what to do, but still feeling, okay, I might, how do you say that, being in this atmosphere would help me to, actually I don't know. Some people actually advised me maybe to do this, and
So you feel if you have been choosing for something more different, more related with this talent apparently you can have, or this profile, also related with social issues, that you could be more using more your capacities.
Yeah.
It would be a possibility now to do a kind of
maybe
education in that field.
Education. I'm not sure if I would need.
Start to work on immediately on the.
And then you mean to go to another job or
Yeah. See what another, because you said you want to stay in education.
I would like to. Hello. Ja, dankjewel. Well, I actually do like my role being a teacher in front of a group.
Because that can be part of the entertainment.
Yeah.
That we can relate with.
Well, I do think, I do really like the subject conflict management, communication. How do we communicate? What are the reasons behind that? What's the history? What makes people tick? I find that really interesting.
Okay.
And how to become aware yourself, how I work, how I can improve myself, and that's the main thing actually, how to become an even more free being, not belemmered, not held back by diminishing thoughts, negative thoughts. The whole thing we are surrounded, or we surround us with from childhood, right? All this luggage we carry.
Yeah.
So how can we get rid of that and become more who we are, who we really are?
Yeah.
That's what I actually. That's what I feel really interesting. So encountering students in communication, that's where they meet themselves. Speaking to two people in conflict, you are encountered with your own judgments about people. There's history behind that. So there's a lot of, you understand, a lot of things to work with. So,
on yourself.
And the students. To become aware. How do I do things? Why do I do that? How can I change them?
So it's a constant reflex, and
you
like to
reflect. Yeah.
To help others to reflect,
exactly.
And to reflect yourself.
In that process, I will do that myself constantly. Yeah. So it's this Landeskade.
Yeah.
So they change, but I change as well. So that interaction I find really interesting. So that's why I still like it, and it doesn't need to be in education, but I have to work with people.
Communication.
Yeah.
So in an ideal world, and if you could choose, what would you think you'd do the best? What you'd like to do? Makes you feel...
what makes me feel happy?
Happy, yeah.
Well, I think stuff like we're doing today, just coaching and working with small groups. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is the feedback of the others on your coaching and your...
Sometimes, that's more on technique that I need. I need to be more structured. It's really funny. I have to be more structured. I don't know how to, but yeah. So that's the main thing. I have to need to be more structured. People can't really follow sometimes why I go in certain directions. But still, I have a group right now that I notice they are really interested in the message I'm sending out and what it could bring them, being more aware beings. So that the feedback is given that they like what I do, but it's not
Okay.
in words yet.
Okay. So if you have to kind of promote yourself,
Mm.
how would you organize that? To search for a job or a task you like to develop? How would you build up your curriculum vitae, for example, to show
What my qualities are.
your core qualities actually for that?
Core qualities, yes.
Because something you like to do, you would like to continue to do. People appraise it in a positive way, so it's a lot of positive aspects in you, so that you can kind of sell yourself.
Yeah.
How would you put that in a more objective
Yeah, exactly.
structure?
Yeah, I find that difficult.
Yeah, maybe to think about.
Yeah.
Sometimes we need to.
Yeah, I have to step back and,
Yeah,
and give that words.
Yeah, because looking for our strength and put it. Okay, how can I?
Yeah, that's something I need to do. The words don't really come to mind right now, but I do know that what we have been doing here this morning, that's one of my qualities, but how to fit that in a word.
And make it more objective and visible, maybe. Visible can be one, how do you say that, one tool you have to market yourself.
Yeah. So define the product.
Yeah. Who am I?
What's the product, Margreet?
What can I offer?
Yeah. And I know it is coaching, it is analyzing, it is
and maybe
making connections.
That profile of the entertainer and trying to pick it up the strength and fight not fight, but improve.
Yeah, that might be a nice thing to do, actually. Yeah.
Was it helpful?
That was helpful. Gives me some direction to work with, because there's not really a problem, but
exactly.
There's something to do.
Something to do with at the moment, to deal with.
And that would be something I could do. Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Yeah.